Not all heroes wear capes, but some redefine what it means to be one. In 2008, The Dark Knight changed the superhero genre forever. Christopher Nolan's gritty, intense take on Gotham's vigilante raised the bar for storytelling, and today we'll uncover the film's genius. From Heath Ledger's unforgettable performance to some hidden facts you never knew. Welcome to Eternal Visionary. Released in 2008, The Dark Knight is the second installment in Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy. Known for his immersive and cerebral filmmaking style, Nolan brought a new sense of realism and intensity to the superhero genre. Christian Bale reprises his role as Bruce Wayne, with Heath Ledger delivering a performance as the Joker that would become one of cinema's most iconic portrayals.
Never start with the head. The victim gets all fuzzy. You can't feel the neck. See?
You wanted me. Here I am.
Now, let's dive into 7 special facts that make The Dark Knight a cinematic masterpiece. 1. Heath Ledger locked himself away to prepare for the Joker. To create his chilling portrayal of the Joker, Heath Ledger locked himself in a hotel room for 6 weeks. During this time, he experimented with different voices, mannerisms, and the Joker's chaotic personality, eventually creating the unsettling character we see on screen.
I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No. You complete me.
You're garbage who kills for money.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not.
2. Practical effects, not CGI. Christopher Nolan insisted on using practical effects whenever possible. The scene where the Joker flips a massive truck in downtown Gotham? No CGI was used. That was a real truck flipped on its side in Chicago, demonstrating Nolan's commitment to realism.
People didn't tell me I was crazy. They just sort of, Chris Corbell, our fantastic special effects guy, just tried to talk me into a smaller vehicle all the time. And, could it just be a van, or could it roll sideways and all the rest? And I went with that for a while because, if he says he can't do something, he's somebody you believe. But one day I just sort of said to him, I'm sure you can figure out a way to do this. And he kind of rolled his eyes and went off and found a way to do it. And he did it absolutely perfectly. It was an incredible and beautiful thing to watch. This thing just flipped straight up and over, hovered for a second, and down within feet of where he said it would land.
3. Heath Ledger's improvisation. One of the most memorable moments, when the Joker claps in his jail cell, was completely improvised by Ledger. His dark humor and unpredictability came through even in unscripted moments, adding layers to the character's madness. 4. The Joker's diary. Ledger kept a Joker diary during filming, filled with chaotic thoughts, images, and ideas that helped him stay in character. After his passing, the diary became a haunting testament to how deeply he immersed himself in the role.
He pretty well locked himself up in a hotel in his apartment for a month or so to sort of galvanise the upcoming character in his own mind. That was typical of Heath on any movie. He would certainly immerse himself in the upcoming character.
5. Christian Bale's brutal training for Batman. Bale underwent intense physical training to return as Batman, pushing his body to the limits to portray the Dark Knight at his peak. Known for his commitment to roles, Bale's transformation into Batman was both mental and physical.
Not bad at all.
6. Nolan's IMAX revolution. The Dark Knight was the first major motion picture to shoot key action sequences with IMAX cameras. Nolan's use of the large format changed how action films were viewed, giving audiences a more immersive experience, particularly in scenes like the opening bank heist.
The way in which you shoot IMAX is a little bit different. The lenses are very wide, it's a very tall image, so you do need to adjust your framings somewhat. But actually, once you get into the rhythm of shooting it, and very much for the audience watching it, you can make it more and more like the way you would shoot a regular 35mm film, because as filmmakers we got used to the technology, but as audience members you get used to watching it through the course of the film. And so with the opening we were very careful to shoot it in a very precise, slightly calmer than usual manner, and let the shots play a little longer and let you find things in the massive frame. But as the film progresses we get sort of more and more frenetic really, and I don't think people notice. They seem to sort of, go with it.
7. The Joker's makeup was Ledger's own input. Heath Ledger had a hand in designing the Joker's look, insisting that the makeup should appear as if it were applied by the Joker himself. The result is a messy, cracked appearance that perfectly reflects the character's chaotic nature. The Dark Knight stands as one of the most complex and compelling superhero films of all time. Christopher Nolan's ability to blend psychological drama with high-octane action creates a film that transcends its genre. The moral questions posed throughout the film about chaos, order, and the nature of heroism leave a lasting impression.
You just couldn't let me go, could you? This is what happens when an unstoppable force...
Fire in the hole! Set. All cameras set. Sir! Over to you, Chris. 3, 2, 1.
Heath Ledger's Joker is a masterpiece of acting, bringing an unsettling energy to every scene. Christian Bale, as Batman, walks the fine line between vigilante and hero, making the viewer question whether Gotham truly needs a hero like him. The Dark Knight delivers both emotionally and visually, with Wally Pfister's cinematography capturing Gotham's gritty reality.
I have one rule. Oh, and that's the rule you'll have to break to know the truth.
Which is?
The only sensible way to live in this world is without rules. And tonight you're gonna break your one rule.
I'm considering it.
No, there's only minutes left, so you're gonna have to play my little game if you want to save one of them.
The cultural impact of The Dark Knight is undeniable. Grossing over $1 billion worldwide, it shattered expectations for what a superhero film could be. Ledger posthumously won an Oscar for his unforgettable performance, solidifying his place in cinematic history. With its dark themes, unforgettable performances, and groundbreaking filmmaking, The Dark Knight remains a cinematic landmark. It's not just a superhero film, it's a deep exploration of human nature, chaos, and morality.
Heath Ledger, as the Joker in The Dark Knight, kept us all on edge, anxious to see what act of appalling mischief he might commit next.
And the Oscar goes to Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight.
Thanks for joining me on this journey through the world of The Dark Knight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your favorite scene. This is Eternal Visionary, and until next time, keep dreaming, keep believing.